Breaking news: Nigerians protest in Abuja over alleged terrorism charged by DSS against CBN governor. Hello guys, welcome back to the news. If you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you all for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Let's quickly hit the news to get full details. Massive protests have hit the streets of Abuja following the discovery of a suit allegedly filed by the Department of State Service (DSS), wherein it accused Mr. Godwin Emefiele of terrorism, financing, as well as other crimes it described as economic crimes of national security dimension. The protesters, comprising of Buhari legacy defendants, Arewa Youth Consultative Movement, Ohaneze Ndibo Youth Movement, African Center for Justice and Human Rights, Ethnic Youth Leaders, Political Parties Chairman Forum, Lawyers in Defense of Economic Rights and Justice marched to the office of the Attorney General of the Federation, where they submitted a petition against the action of the DSS and called for the sack of the DG, Mr. Yusuf Majigi Bichi. They also submitted similar letters to the office of the President, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, and also the Inspector General of Police, IGP, among others. The group, who rose from a press conference where they embarked on the march, alleged that the DSS embarked on this plot to remove the CBN governor for political reasons. The protesters further claimed that the plot of labeling Emefiele a terrorist was to undermine the president and unswipe his powers to hire and fire and remove Emefiele. It was alleged that the DSS had approached the Federal High Court in Abuja in the secret suit under Section 66 of Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 to demand that the court order for Mr. Emefiele's detention for 60 days in the first instance. The protesters had also vowed to continue the protest if the office of the Attorney General of the Federation and that of the SGF failed to take prompt action on the petition. The protesters said they are all out in defense of Emefiele because of his contribution to the development of the nation's economy. My wonderful people, this is what is happening. Well, I'm just looking at, these guys coming out to drag out Emefiele. And earlier, it had been alleged that the Nigerian Central Bank governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, had diverted a sum of 89 trillion stamp duty fund into private accounts with plans to acquire government assets with those money. We never even hear how that matter later end. We don't even know what they concluded on that issue concerning the alleged funds that Godwin Emefiele diverted the 89 trillion stamp duty funds into a private account. We never even talk that one finish. Now, they are now calling for Mr. Godwin Emefiele. My people, what is happening? However, Nigerians have reacted to this. All these allegations are born out of the newly introduced cashless policies and the redesigned Naira notes, which are seriously affecting the political cabals. Drama everywhere. I don't even know which side to pick. Last, all parties involved are fighting for their selfish interests. Well, so DSS could be used by the cabals, this way. Okay, this is the worst CBN governor ever in history that will never be forgotten. No amount of intimidation will force the CBN governor to move an inch from his seat. The DSS should stop that joke. And these are gangs of supporters of the CBN governor mismanagement. The government should deal with them decisively. The DSS action might be misinterpreted as being sponsored to sabotage the implementation of the new policy on the new Nigerian notes and the cashless society policy. If these terrorists, pardon, he should come out to justify himself from the allegations posed on him about the 89 trillion naira stamp duty charge. Just like that, they attempted the INEC chairman to be removed. They are testing waters for CBN governor removal to pave way for them to buy their way into elections. APC and PDP are desperados, my wonderful people. These are reactions from Nigerians. Well, it has been also been released that court had dismissed the DSS proposal to arrest Godwin Emefiele. That the Nigerian court had dismissed their attempts to arrest him. So we just they look them for this matter. Say most Nigerians they really kick against the issue of this new redesigned naira note. However, reasons of the DSS wanting to arrest Mr. Godwin Emefiele, I don't really know if these reasons are for their own selfish interest, because my people, most politicians for this country and most society, most organizations coming out to protest, you would think that they are protesting for your rights or for the people's rights. No, they are only protesting for their own selfish interests. So who know wetin Godwin Emefiele don't do? We don't block their way to access some certain things, wey make them they come up to protest, saying that they should arrest him, saying that they should remove him, this one, that one. Me, and I just they look them. I don't really know, what they are up to. They to the point of they approached the Federal High Court in Abuja, saying that they should detain Mr. Emefiele for 60 days. However, the court had ruled in favor of Mr. Emefiele, saying that the DSS would not arrest him. So, guys, I'm dropping here.